This is your WW3 news. There's not much activities regarding ballistic missiles coming from the Iranian part, but that doesn't mean they've run out of that stuff. They're playing it cool and calm. And the few aces which they've probably got their sleeves, one of them is the Hormuz Straits, where all the oil tankers pass by, up and down. Obviously the empty ones are more down the come, entering in the refinery ports to fill up and take the stuff away. Seeing the Iranians now as putting some type of checkpoint or blockade there, the collective West needs minimum around about 10 ships to deal with any type of incursion or to retaliate or to act in these cases. And obviously Trump's been saying, I will pay the premiums on these oil tankers. You should say the American taxpayers. But, you know, it doesn't make it the captains of these oil tankers more sure to go in a war zone practically. Obviously, it's all mountainous areas. There's a good view when it's all clear, but, you know, when it's foggy and misty, you know. And these ships tend to switch off their transponders, pass by. I think probably the only ships which are probably authorised to pass by are Russians or Chinese banners. The rest, if you try to pass by, you get shot upon. It's simple as that. This is the stupidity of the West which comes so far. And obviously, regarding extracting this black gold, this oil, it has to be refined, stored. Then after this has to be transported. It's got a certain period of times. I think a ratio of 7 weeks. Because these pumps, they don't suck the juice out of the earth 360 days a week. They are stopped. And after it takes time to kick-start them and warm up. A bit like a valve radio, but it remains constant working. And obviously this could create interruptions in supplies of crude oil. The Asian markets in the last day or two, they lost quite a bit of share values because they depend on that stuff. And regarding the non-use of rockets, because obviously it's in the period of the winter and obviously it's not that hot. The thermal signature of these rockets could be very easily detected, but you know, spring, summertime, it's very difficult to establish a thermal pattern of a source of heat, whether it's natural or artificially created by rocket engines. That's another story. And obviously this crisis in the Middle East is having a knock-on effects on consumers. Obviously the speculators are out and about. Let's make a nice earner on this crisis. It's all there to make money upon us. As usual, we are suckers. And seeing how stupid and ignorant we have as Western politicians, especially Americans, currently in office, inciting in the name of Armageddon and stuff like that. Well, it's obviously they haven't read their Bible properly, or they're not of that faith. Because who's going to really probably cause this Third World War is going to be the Israelis and Americans for some motive against the Islamic world. It's a thing which has been mentioned in the letters between Albert Pike and Manzini in 1871, and he had stated in Third World War that will be the cause between Christians and Muslims. But there's always a third party who causes a gains advantage of these so-called global and social conflicts in our modern times. It's the Zionists, which absolutely they are a cancer of this world, especially in the banking world, politics, especially in America. They're everywhere.